Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Renison Jeffrey, and this is the Workers' Rights Platform. We are broadcasting live from the Workers' Rights Network. Now, many of you this morning would have seen me in the area of Point 14, and many of you tried to cuss me because when you say the video was a little too long. Now, this is a shorter version of what would have taken place. Let me get to the point immediately. Without further delay, today is the 24th of January 2024. Now, before we go on to the video where I would have went to the Kennedy Richards grounds, I would like to read a quote here for you by Billy Graham. Right. The quote by Billy Graham: "The greatest legacy one can pass on to one's children and grandchildren is not money or material things accumulated in one's life, but rather a legacy of character and faith." That is one of the greatest things that you could pass. And when you're having somebody that is destroying a legacy that they would have inherited, that goes to show the lack of appreciation and the fight that one would have had in one's life as to reach the distance they would have reached. And the thing about it is, the more that I would have delved into the story and gather intelligence concerning the present MP for Point 14, one could see that the individual's father have left a stain, have left something good in the hearts of the people within Warden Road, Point 14 and environs, as to the kind of make a man that he were. And to see that this day it haven't been appreciated. Now, the people that is around that whole grounds day in which we would have highlighted would have stated the troubles that they would have seen as to acquire the ground, as to get it to the way it is. And it represents a struggle for the people of that whole Warden Road area. And our next quote, before we head into the video, I don't want to go into no too deep accolade. Our stories are the greatest legacy we can leave to our friends. A life story, long-lasting legacy you will leave to future generations. Steve Saint. So we're going right into the video. Again. My name is Renison Jeffrey, the Easy Workers' Rights Platform. Now today I'm going to carry on a journey to New Village. There's some people that want to believe that we don't know what we're talking about. So alright, yeah? Talking about mango that I get right on the road just now. I'm waiting right here because that's normally our water in this pipe. It's a non-aguada. Wipe it on my clothes. Well, okay. Well, I don't eat none. I'm going to show you Kennedy Richards grounds. And this is a walk through the village. So I'm not sure you it doesn't see your MP do it. But I'm going to show you the road all that distance. Still sucking this mango here.
destroyed by Eric. By Rush Street. By the community center. Oh yeah, still sucking my mango.
Good afternoon, folks. Good afternoon. My name is Sheldon Khan from Canada. For financing options, we are offering this vehicle at $16,000, $1,900 a month. That's $16,000,
Beginning now,
$1,900 a month for 6 years.
With the center.
Further details, you can call us at 785-3882. That's 785-3882. From me, Canon Agile Autos, and we wish you all a bright and prosperous.
So you're going down Wharton Road? It's the beginning. And I reach the hill, nah, should I? Going straight down by the ground. What? That mango was good. What happened? Thing to stick up in your teeth. I'm gonna show you that part of the area. Nice. That way they see on top of the hill here in Wharton Road. And you ain't gonna believe the many of the people that houses that they see there. Are people that would have benefit from Petrotrin, believe it or not. When I was building the Atlantic plan, many of the people from these areas would have worked down there. All about.
I run it.
Yeah, do you think it? Yeah. So this is the area here. It's ground long, so. And as I say, there are people that feel that, you know, we know what we're talking about. We don't understand what we're saying. And we are carrying you at this point in time by Richard's grounds. For you to see for yourself, because we would all talk about the issue that is down there, right? And many of the people just show you a part of the area so again. Hey. Noel's Mini Mart. At Noel's Mini Mart there. So it have quite a few parlors and things within the area. And people reach that point that the MPs and things in the area, councillors, people don't care again. Because they would have tried to reach out with them several times. To no avail. Now walking on which minutes now? 6 on camera. Walking on camera 6 minutes now. And on some seconds so. So I'm going down by the Kennedy Richardson ground so I could show you guys. And when we talking, it's not we talking from in a vacuum, you know. Don't feel like we're afraid to have a conversation with anybody. Don't feel like the case. Don't feel we just open and just talk. And downstairs known as Southern Gardens. So we would just show a whole heap of houses scheme like government house down there. Script have a lot of school children and thing outside going to school. And that's basically how the area is. Basically. Outside Springtree is a place that, you know, a lot of people looking for houses just cleared down on the bell because, and that was in Kamala time. I would give the people assurance of a certificate of comfort. Yeah, morning. Yeah, brother, morning. Yeah. So we're taking a little walk straight down. Show the area. Army Village, Wharton Road. New Village. I just come from there. And we're taking a walk. I used to show you he's a man from the area. And I could tell you why a lot of people like me from this area. I used to cut grass all over Trinidad. I mean, in these areas and things. That was my thing with them. So cut grass all over. Feel well, I had it easy, harder. Well, nah, it wasn't like that then. Trust what I said. And from there, you know, I was able to build and spread out. I was able to buy a car. From that, I had also sell it back. But I was able to provide a service fearlessly in certain areas. If you know how much you had to cut down here. Wait, I now see a dead dog in the bush. Like somebody bounce a dog. Passing here. Everybody's gonna make look like a line bus. And I just cover it down. Right here. And if many of you know the area, line bus right here. So we're going down again. I will show you the ground what I'm talking about. And trust me, everybody know Tin Man. Mother living there. I'll show you something. That place that you see right is a shop. Now pass I will show you. Our place you see right there is a shop that have been burned down several times. Once I'm after, and you could say they mean they used to sell DVD and thing. And they mean to say this is the level of crime that is taking place in particular areas that people are aware about. Watch. They sell DVD and everybody want to know where the madhouse is. This is where the madhouse is in. Yeah. Yeah, man. Madhouse in there. Extended here. The madhouse in Warden Road. Some tanks on the ground there. Yeah, man. See some tanks on the ground there. I'll show you a little recreation ground now. Run down. A ground that run down. PNM neighborhood. But you have to take responsibility. You see it? Yeah, man. Morning. These are the areas out here, jungle is Pala. This is Jungle Espada. Jungle Espada. See a man come out there walking the dog. Man playing the trade. Yeah, man. Not every day is a back and all. I see you walking a big Rottweiler there. Yeah, man. People just feel we talking from in a vacuum. I see her walking, full walk. That's the show. But rather than because you know that if they talk about the type of governance in these areas and them, they know what is the consequence. They know what is the consequence towards that. no work. These things are fact. This is where you just get P&M running areas. P&M. Anytime you're not changing our administration as you ought to, and you're religiously voting them, what takes place? These organizations institutionalize their organization within the area, and they have a feedback system. Anytime you respond negative towards them, they does retaliate. Anytime you're vying for political thing, now we're going in Bodu Street. Anytime you're vying for a political organization, you have to be open the street to move. So we're going in Bodu here. Now, in our election campaign, we would have spoken about the poor condition at that grounds, and we are going to see if they did anything as to concerning that. That is what we are doing, without fear or favor. Without fear of contradiction, and this is the type of fearlessness that we need despite a life or limb. Bodu, Lower Bodu, Upper and Lower. I see a short today when I pass in and go pass back there. Easy to navigate certain areas. Yes, I had to walk. We're going down by the savannah. I'm gonna check my phone. $6:37. I'll tell you how this area is. You go see for yourself. Music, people stressed out. This is going into Kedevi grounds here. Grounds. Small money hiding. That's Kennedy Richards grounds. Kennedy Richards grounds. So we're here to give you a pan grounds so you can see for yourself And when we talk about infrastructure, that is what we mean. As you can see for yourself, now we would have had a discussion concerning this and an election campaign as per the ground, how the ground looking. Yeah. Now, what we would have seen them done here is that it looking like, and that was last year, looking like they just come on to change the do a little work on it. As you can see, it is freshly. Some work have been done on it fresh. So that does listen to a certain degree. But the board, some of them are, still poorly maintained to a certain degree. You see, they come, they paint it up. Because we talk about this, people. We had a discussion about this. You see tracks. Now we're going into the same toilet. And the facilities to change up clothes and things. And as I say, we would have spoken about this. And this is one of the main things. This is the toilet facilities. Toilet facilities. And some fanatic going and jump up and say, boy, now he's able to keep it. But if you're vying for political office, all of these things you have to take into consideration as per where maintenance is concerned. I don't want to show you inside the toilet, but what you see. Now this is what we are speaking about here. Facilities, dilapidated infrastructure in places that have been voting PNM all their lives. All their lives. And we would have taken a considerable amount of time out of our busy schedule to come and show you that what we are saying is truth and in fact the gospel truth. And you will see them again run here to do some work again to Mama Guy here and to keep you calm. And to keep you calm. Now setting up the camera, the bait to stand up. So the bait stand up. Right, my name is Renson Jeffrey. This is the Workers' Rights Platform. Now, I would have just taken you around the neighborhood of New Village, Warden Road, Sudden Gardens, and now this here is the Kennedy ground. What we would have taken you on this journey as to prove, is when I, Renson Jeffrey, would have said that the MP for this area is a disappointment. This is what I mean. Now, this ground have real history. And the history that this ground have is that the legacy in which the individual father would have brought and the contribution to the area. When you look as per the how years after this thing years after how this thing is kept, you would have seen what we would have speak about second generation politicians not having the care in the world as well has to deal with certain things in a particular way so the legacy could go on. Most of us is PNM, what we know. When I born to tell my boy is a PNM, and I accepted it. It not no challenge because I would have seen from the elders and them that it would have worked for them. But we would have reached a stage that it's not working anymore. The established order needs to be challenged, and we need to vote with certain criteria in mind, in which we have to let the politicians and them sign to. And the only how things could change is when we do something like that, when we hold them to a particular standard, and when they're not doing it, we get rid of them and put back in somebody else, or put somebody else, because without a leader, a kingdom does fall. Put somebody that have the best interests of the people at heart and take pride in seeing his kingdom go to the top. That is what it is. There are people that have the abilities and the capabilities to do certain things, but they need the strength of our government and our people behind them to go further. And we as black people would have reached that particular point that we need combined efforts as the team that we could be able to go further and do other things. I want to see us build medical complexes. I want to see us compete on a level that worldwide. I want us to come out of the little petty strife and bacchanal thing in Trinidad and Tobago, because there's a whole world outside there. I would have seen something that, reading a book, a matter of fact, that there once was a little birdie that thought the world was made out of straw, and his mother was sitting down on it until the mother get up. There is a bigger world outside there. This little Trinidad and Tobago, this West Indian place that we are in, that have an untold amount of sunshine and rain. We're not closer to the cold countries. We could compete. Imagine that we have 2 seasons here, rain and sun. We could plant crops throughout the year. There are certain countries that don't have that luxury, and we are taking our blessings for granted. Philip Alexander would have talked about capture, hold, treat, and release. Capture, that he talking about the rain. He could capture the rainwater, treat it, and then release it. The air is part of the rainforest. Think. And anytime you find people that don't have the vigor and the strength again to do certain things, we ought to get rid of them, because it will keep back our entire race. And that is what we are saying. You know? It's not that we are against anything. You know? I too come from a family that would have been in politics. I too came from a family. And what I am saying is that the politics of the day, it's not working again. What we need to do is to formulate ourselves in groups. That is what we need to do. And take the fight on a particular level that for the benefit of the race, I'm trying to angle this camera. I alone, I ain't on no team. Yes, for the benefit of the race. That is what we need to do. So again, I take you on this trip as to see what is taking place. We are not talking within a vacuum. We are afraid to take the necessary information as to a particular place that you could see, the world could see, that what we are saying, we are not lying on that boot. When I would have said, I am disappointed, this is what I am disappointed in. We have a black government that have been ruling for over 40 years, and the black people in Trinidad and Tobago are still the same way. My name is Renison Jeffrey. This is the Workers' Rights Platform, and we will continue to bring a commentary like this. Yeah, when I'm not really functioning as it should. Got broken, so I ain't getting full range of movement. Right now I'm in real pain, but still I'm doing the work. So again, at this point in time, I am signing out. My name is Renison Jeffrey. This is the Workers' Rights Platform, and I am out.
Right. Now that is a quicker version to what we had last night, in which we were sharing commentary with you concerning Kennedy Richards Park, a legacy that would have left by the present MP father, in which we are currently seeing that it is in a dilapidated state. I know you would have taken some shame out of your face. Good day, Sheldon Can. Good day, brother. You take shame out of your face, you put some lights around the area, but it still is almost in the same state in which we would have seen it the last time on the local election in August 14 last year. And again, a legacy is more than just leaving back material possession. In concordance to the statement of Billy Graham, it's something that you put in the hearts of the people. And you know, we could go straight back to Taylor Swift. You know? No matter what happens in life, be good to people. Being good to people is a wonderful legacy to leave behind. And that is by Taylor Swift in these recent times. Even Taylor Swift could say it. And what the individual father, Mr. Richards, the real thing, not this one you're seeing here, would have left something in that touched the hearts of the people, and his son was able to ride or fight. But as we can see, the impression, the shadow that the father would have left behind, it is far different to what we are seeing projecting from the son. And what we are saying is this: the election campaign start. It's starting it. Because I'll be damned to see this take place with my family and my friends that is living in the area of Point 14. Because many of them had to leave outside, and they know why they had to go quite Point Lisa's for a job, and we have a big plan in Point. We have 2 industrial estates in Labrie, and it's the same thing. What legacy these ministers and them, these MPs and them leaving behind? Can anybody could say, boy, in the heart that Kennedy do something for me? They could say the father do something for me. People could talk about men like Boy Russ. People could talk about a whole set of them that they know by name and face. Can you approach this MP and say, boy, thing, and have a conversation with him? Is he that human-like that he will entertain you anytime, any place, anyway? Or he does know, you know? And when election day come, or he does play blind? Study all your head for me, please. As the statement from Billy Graham would have just stated, yeah, I get old now, I have to wear glasses. The greatest legacy one can pass on to one's children and grandchildren is not money or other material accumulations in one's life, but rather a legacy of character and faith. A legacy of character and faith. And very soon, not into the far distant future, we are going to play the video with Pam Pam and them fellas and them. And we go break down this whole thing deductively. And one could see the connection that these fellas and them have. It's a thing that needs to come out because the people you ask me, you know much how you keep them up, or you know the people shout out to everybody that in the Warden Road area that would have reached out to me last night after the program. We would have had fruitful conversations as to what would have taken place there. Somebody said they like my dragon. Thanks, brother. Thanks. I'm going to bring back in my dragon. I mean, I ain't bad right now, but I ain't bad. Yeah. As I was saying, one could only tell the type of man that this person is internally from how he reacts to you, the people, on a daily basis. Come now, man, this is coming here, blowing too much smoke inside here, boy. Blowing too much of smoke. Hey, this I'm a dragon thing and right. Coming back to the serious part of it. One could only tell the type of individual that this person is because this person, we would have tried to reach out to them several times concerning matters in relations to what is taking place within his constituency. MP Kennedy Richards, we would have reached out to you, sir, on the 25th of March 2023, on the 17th of April 2023, on the 16th of July 2023, on the 11th of August 2023, on the 20th of August 2023, on the 4th of October 2023, and on the 23rd of October 2023, concerning matters that is taking place within your constituency. And your disregards as to what is taking place in your constituency can be interpreted as a kind of covert control, as to manipulate public opinion and to suppress opposing views. And all the leaders in time past is not afraid of public scrutiny because that is apartheid. But we see in you, Mr. Richards, we would have reached out to you several times concerning incident that is taking place within your community and to no avail. So you, the people of Point Fortin, who reach out to us on a daily basis, failure. And we could go into the many, as I say, affidavit that we have here. And then we will put this matter to rest. A shame of you, what you are doing to a black man legacy. Have respect, put some respect on your father's name. Put some respect on your father's name. Again, my name is Venison Jeffrey. This is the Workers' Rights Platform. We are broadcasting live from the Workers' Rights Studio. Subscribe to our channel. Be a part of this fastest growing network. People. And these are some of the things that we would have fought for in the election campaign. We would have seen half of the road paving Warden Road. And we would have stood up and speak about the many issues that we would have seen there. The nasty, stinking, dilapidated roads and infrastructure in the community of Warden Road and environs. This is what we were asking you to vote for us about. Not us, but Allison at the time as a representative that would have put herself up for the area. That is what we was asking you to vote against. The dilapidated infrastructure. This park day that they run and fix. Look, we have pictures, we have several pictures, but unfortunately there's the one that we saw. We will put up a video concerning the whole issue that you could never be hoodwinked again. Now, one of the callers that would have called me last night after the program would have talked about the promises. Just the other day, the meeting that Kennedy Richards would have keep in the community center in New Village and asking people what they want. And they're telling me, yeah, what they're telling me, they know you're on games. They know you're on games. But I ain't come here to fight underneath a certain way today at this point in time. I come to lay the facts as it is, and for you to see, I hope you change your heart towards the people. And to you, the people, don't take that chance and gain this individual a second chance if you have intention, because his resume concerning where he's dealing with you, the people, failed. It failed. This is the same individual when he was inaugurated for mayor when he was 32 years, and before that he was a councillor for the Hollywood area, and he served on the council for almost 10 years. He was inaugurated, and this was his statement here when he was inaugurated on that particular day. Which state, it is not a one-man show. It is not a one-man army. We will meet as a team, all members of council. We all have goals and aspirations, and we all want to see Point Fortin reach a better place. And together, we will formulate a plan, and we could go into all the things that you, the people in Point Fortin, would have gone through, because we have a catalog of videos in which we could prove to you. And this afternoon, after the hour 6 o'clock, we are going to broadcast a council meeting that would have taken place last year, and the many people that would have speak out in that council meeting concerning what they would have seen in the area, the coach, and a lot of other things concerning that. Now at this point in time, we are going and sign out. God bless to you, the people at Trinidad and Tobago. I didn't want to play this, but it does sometimes that heroes again is not respected. Sometimes what they want is a monster. Something to put fear in the heart, to neglecting the claims and the will of the people, and to turning them aside. That is what sometimes it needs drastically as to put them back into a particular place. With that, I am signing out. My name is Renison Jeffrey. This is the Workers' Rights Platform, and do like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.
Those who enter reek of fear. In you, a sense of hope. What kind of man crawls into his own grave in search of hope?
A desperate one. The Turks threatened to destroy my kingdom. With power like yours, I could stop them. Save my people. Save my family.
Do your people know how many innocents you have killed? Was it hundreds?
Yes.
Lie to me again, and I'll open you from your belly to your brain and feed you your intestines.
thousands.
And when you put them to the stake, what did you feel? Shame? Horror? Power? Answer me!
Nothing. I felt nothing. A greater crime than the act itself.
Then why spill blood, if not for the pleasure of it?
Because men do not fear swords. They fear monsters. They run from them. By putting one village to the stake, I spared 10 more. Sometimes the world no longer needs a hero. Sometimes what it needs is a monster.
Sometimes the world no longer needs a hero. Sometimes what it needs is a monster.
Everyone is a monster to someone. Since you are so convinced that I am yours, I will be it. Everyone is a monster to someone. Since you are so convinced that I am yours, I will be it.
Some men aren't looking for anything logical, like money. They can't be bought, bullied, reasoned, or negotiated with. Some men just want to watch the world burn.